So what first drew you to Texas Tech?
I think the school as a whole, just the spirit, when I came on my visit, I mean, it was amazing to see. I think there's a huge difference between some of the other visits I had and how the school really supports their athletes. And I just remember I loved the soccer team, I loved the girls, I loved the coach, I loved what it was like to be an athlete at Texas Tech. I mean, on my visit I could see that it was a great place to be as a student athlete. And also the school was really strong, especially in engineering, and that's what I wanted to pursue. And so that was another huge thing for me, is going to a good school, because I knew that's really what's going to carry me.
Have you changed courses a little bit when it comes to the academic side of things, or are you still pursuing engineering?
I'm still pursuing engineering, still doing chemical engineering, and that's been very tough. Especially I've found there's not very many engineers in the athletic world, I guess you could say, but I'm still sticking with it and I enjoy it, and that's been a challenge in some ways, but also I'm very happy with my major.
So I do want to kind of go back to your senior year. You kind of suffered an injury. Can you walk us through that?
Yeah, my senior year, that spring season, my last season of soccer, I was doing club soccer, I was also running still, and I had this back pain, and it was just kind of, it kept coming, or it was consistent, it was always there, and I didn't really know what was wrong. And then it wasn't until that summer that I said, okay, this isn't going away, I think something's wrong. I got an MRI and I had a stress fracture. So I came in my freshman year and I was actually injured, because I had to sit out after I found that out in July, the summer before my freshman year here. And so, yeah, I had an injury, and that kind of changed courses for me, because I knew I wouldn't be playing my very first season here at Tech.
And during that time in which you were recovering here, once you were already in Lubbock, you were kind of with the track team and staying in shape with them. So what kind of relationships did you start building over there? Just getting to know the girls, getting to train with them, and see a different team, a different aspect of Tech and Tech athletics. And that was really great to meet new people and kind of broaden my horizons on all the athletes. And I think as a whole, all the athletes at Tech, we kind of have that connection, and it was really cool to start meeting new people and being connected in that way to another sport besides soccer. And then you were the one that was initiating the conversation of maybe joining the team over on the outside of athletics. Can you walk us through that scenario? Basically, when it came down to having to probably stop playing soccer, it wasn't really working out for me. I talked to my soccer coach, Tom Stone, and just let him know that I had thought about running. And I didn't really know how to go about approaching the coach, and he said, okay, well, I know who the coach is, maybe I'll just mention that you're interested, or I have someone interested, and he gave me his number, Coach Kitley's number, and just said, maybe you can call and see if you can meet with him. And so I remember, it was right before I went home for winter break, I just called him up and said, hey, I'm interested in joining the track team, could I meet with you? Basically, they showed that the interest was there, and he was like, yeah, come by my office, and came in, sat down with him, and he was really helpful and open to having me join the team. And so that was kind of scary at first, but overall the coaching staff was great and helped me along the way. And what was it like for you when you realized that maybe track and field and cross country was going to be an option for you at a collegiate level? I didn't know how I was going to fit in, but at the same time realizing I had another option to go when soccer wasn't working out because of my injury, the fact that I had somewhere else to go was really just reassuring and comforting. And it was great for me because I didn't want to stop sports altogether, and I still wanted to be an athlete. And so the team was really open and welcoming, and they encouraged me to just, keep seeing what I could do. And eventually I became a very integrated part of the team, and that's been so fun, and I've loved every part of it.